right, Tyler's back from business in Vancouver. It's definitely hot out there, so we're sure it's summer. Tyler, how much do people spend in the summer?
Well, we have new survey results coming in, and there's a big difference between what affluent Canadians are willing to spend this summer versus what average Canadians are willing to spend. We have numbers for both, so if we jump right into it, it hasn't been a strong start to the economy in 2015, but people, like you said, they're loving this hot summer weather we're getting right now. And we have 46% of Canadians in total. They expect to spend more this summer than they did last year. Now, 21% of them expect to spend up to $2,000 more. Now, that could be anything from yard work, home repair, to just vacationing, but the bulk of it will be vacationing. So here's some of the good news that we have. If we take a look at the next set of numbers, we can see that most British Columbians plan to vacation within BC. Now, there are plans for multiple trips, so this is why these numbers don't add up to 100. It's because there are multiple trips planned this summer. So 36% planned for another province and another 31% planned for trips to the United States. Now, those are figures from the Chartered Professional Accountants. We have another survey from BMO, which reveals what the wealthy Canadians, those with investable assets of at least $1 million, they have their own kind of summer plans, and it differs a little bit from the average British Columbian, who's planning to spend about $1,800 this year on, or I should say, per vacation trip that they take. Whereas the most affluent of British Columbians, they plan to spend $4,500, and in total, they do plan to spend about $1,700 or $17,000 over the course of the year on vacationing. But where they plan to vacation, it differs from what those average British Columbians are planning. A lot more of them are planning to go to the U.S. About 3/4 of affluent Canadians want to travel south of the border, so they won't be spending so much money here in British Columbia compared to the average Canadian. But, 56% of them at least plan to have one trip here in Canada, and about half of the affluent Canadians, I should say, plan to go to Europe. So there is a good mix of where people are traveling, but it's going to be best for our economy, which is kind of struggling so far in the first half of this year. If there's more Canadians staying within British Columbia or staying within their home province, that means more spending here, and it could be quite beneficial.
Having just returned home, I had a great time overseas, but I'm very happy to vacation here in BC now.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm working, aren't I? To work on that. Thanks very much, Tyler.
Thank you.